Well, today I'm heading off on another bikepacking trip with my friends. This time just Andy and Paul because Sean has an injury. This time we're going mountain biking. We're going to be riding the Towneley loop of the Pennine Bridleway. So I've got this bike ready to go. Got all my gear ready to go in the car. Time to go and pick up my friends. So today is a 2-hour drive to Waterfoot to start, then a 22-mile ride anti-clockwise around the Towneley loop of the Pennine Bridleway to Hebden Bridge. You all ready? Where's all your equipment? Morning! You just sleep in the garage so you didn't wake the family up? You're all miserable about this trip.
I'm all miserable because we're going for one night and I've had to do practice.
That's the trouble, isn't it? Yeah. Just as much hassle for one night as for
It is, yeah. I have to make that a rule.
You've got to be at least 4 nights. One latte.
Yeah, a little bit.
Brilliant. Overnight parking right here, right where the trail starts as well. In fact, you can see the signs over there. Brilliant. Right, time to start loading the bikes up. Right, so all the bikes are all loaded up. Do we think today's going to be easy or hard?
Easy. I can be there.
It's only 22 miles, which seems like we should be done by lunchtime, but all this weight on the bike, I think it might take a bit longer. Well, this is the worst climb of the day, I think. I've already run out of gears. One mile in and we're lost. Horses. The only thing more scary than a cow is a horse. This is so hard pushing up here. So heavy, so steep. But I think just up here we finally refound the bridleway. This is what it should look like. Really windy up here. I think we've reached the top. Literally just 2 miles now. It's really windy up here. Look at that view. We've reached the top. And according to the map, when I looked yesterday, this is by far the worst climb of the day. Done. Famous last words, eh? So easy after this, Andy says. Dead easy. If only I dared look away from the path and look at the view. Boy, these cobbles are horrendous.
The cobbles of death.
They're horrible, aren't they?
Cobbles, yeah. Cobblers.
Really hard. How's the bike holding up?
Alright, but this keeps hitching the wheel. I need a bit more air in my shock, I think.
Right.
Otherwise all my kit's going to start falling out all over the trail.
Six miles, and Paul wants to know if he can have lunch yet. He knows that we've got a rule though. Have to get past halfway before we have lunch. First bit of maintenance. Paul's bag keeps rubbing on his tyre and it's going to wear through. So I have to pump it back up. Sheer variety on this trail so far, brilliant. When I was dreaming and planning about doing a mountain biking, bikepacking trip, this is exactly what I was hoping for. A mixture of single track and everything we've done so far. Fantastic. That was a hard climb.
Yeah, that was hard, yeah.
Oh, well, what a view. Oh, I was just starting to think this ride is too easy.
Yeah, be there by lunchtime.
Be there by lunchtime, but that was hard. We don't know which way to go. There's some dispute. Paul's up there, Andy's up there. We don't know which way to go. Although Pennine Bridleway is signposted where Paul is. But Andy will be right. Nope, he's wrong. Andy and Paul all the way down there. Well, we just had our lunch stop. We've got about 11 miles to go, so we've done just over halfway. Been looking forward to those sandwiches ever since I came up with the idea early in the week to make sausage and egg sandwiches, and they were fantastic. But I think I'm going to regret it up this next climb. Wow, look at that trail stretch out in front of us. Amazing. Apparently there's 100 runners coming up here in a minute. 200 runners coming up here in a minute. No sign of these runners. That was a tough climb. But I think we're nearly at the top now. Paul and Andy up there. I just stopped to take in the view before we go up to the top. Absolutely stunning. Well, this is steep. This is brilliant. Managed to get my dropper post down by a couple of inches, which is not bad. Making this a bit better. Whew! That was fun. This is way too steep to climb up. It's nearly too hard to push up. Oh, this climb is brutal. And it's going on and on for so long. Oh, thank goodness for that. I think that's the top. Wow, what a view. So what do we think, downhill the rest of the way today? Right, but not up. So flat or down? Undulating or down? Just what we're hoping, brilliant. That was so hard. It's the rock, I mean it is steep, but it's the rocks.
Yeah.
Just throw you around constantly. 5 miles to go. Uh-oh, cow in the road. Paul's gonna get attacked. Thanks, Paul. Well, about 2.5 miles to go, and we've all absolutely had enough. We're all done in. Hot, I've run out of water. I'm just hallucinating thinking about water. But I just thought I'd stop and show this thing up here. Looks quite cool. I don't know what it is, but it looks pretty cool. If we're going up there to the right, I'm gonna cry. Anybody want to buy a bike? Just a mile down here to the campsite, I think. Oh, the campsite, here we are. I just need some water, I'm so thirsty. Right, a quick tour of camp again. Brought my 15-degree summer sleeping bag, so hopefully that'll be okay. And his amazing tent, just like before.
Yeah.
And that's Paul's tent. What on earth were you carrying all day?
Right.
Is that your sleeping bag?
Is that your sleeping bag? That's his, oh yeah.
Brilliant. Paul's making a cup of tea. Trying to make a cup of tea. And I'm gonna have a slightly different kind of drink. Right, so we're just heading down to Hebden Bridge, walking down to this pub that Andy's booked us into. We're a bit doubtful of these directions though, to be honest. We've been up this hill and now we're going back down it. And that's where we're going, I think, down there. I'm not sure about the climb back up later though. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well done, everybody.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. I thought today was a bit easy. Can you find a easier trip next time?
Yeah. Well, there's nobody gonna have a better night's sleep tonight than you.